This is the Cowboy for Game Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. I'm Bragg. I'm joined today by Loklin.
Yep.
For the moment. Stay tuned later for an interview with a couple other people. We're split.
It's not just me?
No.
Oh, what?
There's secrets, people.
You do this to all the girls. You make them all feel special. But we know there's others.
So, before we get into our week in Yu-Gi-Oh, how were the comments?
The comments. We've been seeing a fair bit of growth recently. It's really awesome.
Yeah.
And so, with growth comes more comments, which is great to see.
Yeah.
So, we'll start off with the sealed only comments.
Yep.
I put up my sealed only list, and it was a invoked Shaddoll list, which I got very lucky pulling some of the invoked stuff.
Get to that.
You should definitely go watch those videos. But Chilled Potatoes said, "Awesome vid. You deserve more views. We should collab."
Isn't that the?
Yeah, no, it's just Blake.
That's
just
the
copying
one I said last week. Oh, of course you didn't do it last week.
Oh no!
How embarrassing.
Oh, I guess we move. We'll skip those then.
But the joke was funny last week. I'll say it again this week. Yeah, Blake, we should definitely collab.
Shut up.
Or
that's what I responded.
yeah, we have room for a Pokemon podcaster.
Jesus. We got a nice bit of fan mail in from Hypersonic, Dr. Hypersonic. Hey guys, amazing content. Really enjoy the podcast. I live in Australia too and would like to know where you guys buy your singles. eBay? TCG Player? So far I've got a few off eBay, but the cards are really expensive and most of the times compared to their actual card prices.
Yeah.
And TCG Player has good prices, but the shipping is expensive. Yeah. Could you let me know? I responded saying, hey mate, great to hear you're enjoying the podcast. Can't really speak for everyone, but I use Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook groups are definitely taken over as the main way, and I don't like it. I really do prefer eBay's up front. You search it, you pay for it, done, and you go through that.
There's no...
But the markups just aren't worth it at the moment.
That's what it is.
Now I have to DM people and...
I think Facebook is the best chance to haggle, but it's probably not going to work. My cat's decided to join the podcast.
You can't jump quietly.
Just give it Bragg a kiss. But yeah, if you're on Facebook, stay cautious of certain groups, auction groups mostly. I'd stay a bit cautious of those, but I think...
Yeah, I don't know which auction groups I hate now. I think I hate all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Powerful people.
The ones that actually... The auction groups are at their best when the admins aren't involved. And
that's what it is.
It's an independent person, and then the admins stay out of the bidding. That's when I've seen it operate the best.
I think I know what you're talking about, like the specific auction page, and I would agree. I think that's the best one.
I think it applies to a few auction pages.
Oh, okay. We did get another comment saying, hey, I asked a question on your last video, but you might have missed it. What's everyone's least favourite deck to play against?
Least favourite?
I'll ask you.
Oh, well, after last night... Okay, so I definitely will... I saw that this got flagged because someone didn't read the comments properly last week.
Yeah, my what I responded is, and soz bro, we put Unga Bunga the caveman in charge of comments last week and he didn't know how to click read more. Unga Bunga is Jake. Jake's old man. He's a very old man.
He did his best. He did his best with this new technology. We're proud of him for trying.
Yeah, smartphones have only been around 11 years. So
no, is he older than me? I don't remember.
No, he's older than you.
That's all.
And you're pretty old.
So my least favourite deck, up until it is so recency biased because I've been playing Link Evolution.
Oh.
And yeah, Lachlan knows exactly because he was here for...
Because I had to verse the same thing. I got extremely lucky.
Phantom Knights. That deck in that game, while you're using the character deck as speed release, was so frustrating. There's They have non-stop fog blades, non-stop bottomless, and they just always have 3 swords at all times.
You made like a custom deck. You built a deck and still lost to it. It just wasn't working for you.
That deck made me so angry last night. So at the moment, that's probably my least favorite deck to play.
You were struggling with super heavies before it too.
No, I was playing super heavies.
Oh, yeah, were you struggling with them?
Yeah. Stay tuned later. Super heavies are the bad.
Yeah, super heavies suck.
No, I'm cutting that bit.
Oh no. You heard nothing.
I'll probably release it. Actually, their reactions were quite right.
Ooh, you heard
what about
everything.
yours?
Okay, this might come as a surprise to you. Look, I've got my now deck that I hate versing, and then I've got my all-time deck. Do you want to take a guess what either one is?
Is it the Mech Knights?
My now deck is the Mech Knights.
Yeah.
Just every deck I play has a terrible matchup against them. I don't think they're particularly that strong, but I can't beat them.
Yeah.
They turn off everything in the game. They are incredibly cancerous. And I think people are going to... Like, eventually a deck's going to come out that splashes them that's better than Invoked.
Yeah.
And then they're going to get hit.
Yeah.
They're not going to get hit now. That's not at all what I'm saying. But that deck is really, really degenerate. Like, it turns off monsters, spells, and traps in every column.
How about of all time?
All time. This might surprise you. It's Fluffle. I have never beaten Fluffle.
Oh, wow.
Not once in my entire life.
I can see that.
I went to Nats with Cosmo, and I lost to Fluffle. I played Yosenju, I lost to Fluffle. Dynamist, lost to Fluffle. Pendulum Magician, lost to Fluffle. Every single time I've ever versed Fluffle or Frightfur or whatever, they've opened the God Hand and OTK'd me through like 2 or 3 negates. It's ridiculous. Maybe I just don't understand what to negate, but that deck is terrifying and I hate it. I'm sure it sucks now that Nibiri's out, but... I haven't versed it in a minute, but...
Maybe Thunder Dragons is probably my least favourite.
Thunder Dragons were really oppressive.
That was like... It's just that they're doing stuff non-stop, and it's just like... Ugh, I wish I could just banish a card and then just be able to fusion summon 3 monsters and add 3 cards to hand. Okay. Because that's what seemingly happened. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
I banished Dragonhawk and now I win. Sorry.
Before Frightfur, though, it was Cosmo. I hated Cosmo. I bought Cosmo so that I would have a 50-50 chance of beating Cosmo. Like, it's...
I loved Cosmo. I mean, it's like what happened with Cleese. What the best version of them was is not 100% I disagree with.
Yeah.
At Michael. Yeah, well, I didn't really care about playing Towers Turbo. I didn't care about that deck.
I know
playing
Blake was
against it.
super into Towers.
Yeah, I just... Maybe I didn't like playing against... Oh, Necroz as well. Ugh,
Necroz was super...
I was so sick of Necroz.
Well, because it was around forever, right?
Yeah, even halfway through I was still sick of it. I'm like, this just isn't funny. Oh, they just used Exiton on me. Damn. Ah, well. Any more comments?
Yeah, we've got a podcast question.
Yep.
This is actually on your quarantine sealed only
Hmm.
Machina deck.
Machina.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I know you don't. You say XYZ.
Yeah, because those are the letters.
It's not the word.
So yeah, it's kind of interesting you put the podcast question on there. On your sealed only, but
They hear
we
my
rate
voice,
it.
they assume it's a podcast. Actually,
This is the shortest podcast of all time.
That's like my shortest video in a long time.
Yeah.
I did-
Back to your old Cosmo set review. Actually, I think that was longer.
I wish I did plunders like Cosmo.
Hey guys, Bragg here. I've just done a great audio, like a visual gag.
Yeah, a great visual gag.
in the audio only podcast, but
Jump cuts are great. How dare you?
Drag Racing Duelist said, podcast question. One match for your life. Who do you want playing that match. So I assume that means representing you in the match. Assuming the player is at the peak of their game, I'm going Patrick Hoban, and I don't think it's close. But Billy Brake and Jeff Jones were also thoughts. Basically, I'm asking who the GOAT of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is.
So I know, like, when I read this, I thought of someone.
Yeah.
But like, I'd misread the question, and upon further thinking, I reckon Lewis.
You're gonna go Lewis?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because Lewis is probably. I say probably. No, at this
it's
moment,
Lewis and Andrew, right?
Yeah.
Like they are by far the.
No, but Andrew's anti-meta.
But when Andrew plays meta, he does good though.
But he has to like it, and even if he does like it,
he only just came off it with Thunder Dragons, really, in the grand scheme of things.
I think Lewis adapts to different decks really well, and it is his time. Like it has been for a little while. If he's just,
I would agree that Lewis is the best player.
And
at our
also,
locals.
he's my mate, so I think he would play a little bit harder.
Yeah, it's a lot to put on him. So. My thought is, like, there's a few thoughts. One, who's the other person? Like, who's he dueling? Because if he's dueling me, right? If the person is dueling me for a match for my life, I'll pick any Fright Fair player. But no, you've kind of asked two questions here. Who would you pick and who's the GOAT? Because those are not the same question. Because obviously Lewis isn't the greatest of all time at Yu-Gi-Oh! Not yet, but yeah. But like, look, didn't Patrick Hoban make that website where he said he was the GOAT? He made the leaderboard and he was like, I'm at the top.
I completely disagree with Hoban as the GOAT.
Yeah. I would agree with you.
I would be more inclined to go Jeff Jones, Billy Brake. There's a few Australian players from before that time that at their top, at their peak playing, they were good. Obviously, there's a whole bunch of OCG players that we.
Yeah, Shins, whatever.
Wasn't he a cheater in the end?
He never got disqualified or anything, I don't think. Everyone said he was a cheater, but then, like, I never saw anything actually about it.
Yeah.
It was just, like, word of mouth.
I don't care how they win, I guess.
Zodiac call
any cheater, like...
Yeah, I'll pick a cheater. Yeah, holy shit. I'm just picking Yugi Moto. The biggest cheater of all. I'll pick, fuck, I forgot his name.
Bandit Keith?
Bandit Keith.
Stashing seven.
More visual gags.
No, he's stashing 7 completers in his wrist and fucking, I don't know, like Zodiac.
Yes. And the guy's like, okay. No, in the match for my life, I think I'd pick... It's either myself or...
2015 me?
No, I wouldn't pick you.
No, I'm thinking me.
I'd probably pick myself or Bowden. We're not at all... It's a different thing, right? That's assuming they don't know what I'm going to play. They don't, stuff like that. Like, if they knew what I was going to play and they were able to change their deck around it, then sure. But I think with the current deck I have, I can steal a win against everything.
Yeah.
And I think I'd just be able to shithouse a victory here. Yeah, the GOAT is probably... Yeah, it's probably Billy Brake or Jeff Jones. Or that guy. Like, the guy who won Worlds 2 years in a row and then came second place. Like,
yeah,
no one else has done that. So, yeah, we gotta go like that.
Maybe I would trust Old Me. Old Me was much better at playing. And obviously if they have access to the cards.
So as your brain's getting older, it's losing the ability to...
Yeah. 100%. Also, I'm way too impatient now as well.
Yeah.
It's like, if I'm not having fun, I'm like, I literally don't care about this result.
You're like, I'm going to go do a raid. See ya.
Yeah. Even in games, where it's just like, oh, if I play this, there's a chance I get lucky. They don't have that, like, they might not have that counter. Let's fucking do it. Let's go for it.
See, I think you play for luck too much.
Yeah.
I think if you didn't play for luck at all and you were like, if I play this, oh, they could have this, the probability and stuff. I think in duels of yours I've watched, you pick, like, stuff that's very close to 50-50 or against you.
I pick the entertaining.
The path less travelled. And I think that's a... Sorry, continue.
Sorry, I don't care.
Yeah. It's, I think it's a difference. How I build decks is very, like, methodical. And, like, combo or stall, there isn't a chance involved there. Like, you saw it, right?
Yeah.
The highest chance I had was that was heavily in my favour, which is that they didn't draw Nibiru, which is, out of 3 cards in a 40-card deck, what's the chances of actually seeing it? Turn 1 when they need it. That was, obviously for the combo build. And then it was like bare minimum chance and it was an absolute negate.
Yeah.
The same thing happens now with the Mystic Mind build. It's Lightning Storm, or like obviously it's a bit different because there's so much spell and trap removal. Heaps of people disagree with me on this, but like there's so much good spell and trap removal in the game right now. It's ridiculous how good it is. But yeah, that's that.
Thank you very much for your comments.
Yeah.
Leave some more. We love them. In questions like that are definitely up our alley, especially like
absolutely. Those are the best type of questions.
Yeah. So thank you very much for those.
You can also send us an email at teamcfg@gmail.com. That is C for the number and then G.
Yeah, for those listening and don't want to leave YouTube comments. That'll just...
Yeah, if you don't have a YouTube account.
Like, you can come back later and you can leave a comment. I wish Spotify had a feedback thing. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, if you're listening on Spotify or something, that's more for the emails.
So, we've been doing sealed only, quarantine,
Your video is killing it, mate. No one cares about my video.
So, what was... I say this knowing... Yes, I do know. I remember what you play. So, did you go the booster pack route or the structure deck? Or both?
Both.
Yeah.
It was $15 for a structure deck, each. And then $5 a pack. It was $10 for March packs or whatever, but...
Yeah.
So yeah, I went that route. I opened 3 of the invoked structure... the Shaddoll structure deck. Shaddoll Shadows or some... It's called.
I bought them, and I had the boxes like on this table for ages.
Yeah, actually.
Shaddoll Showdown.
Shaddoll Showdown. That's what it is, isn't it?
I think so. Maybe.
Shadow Showdown.
Who knows?
Something like that. Anyway, I will
probably
4
the
of those.
best version. Like the best, I reckon you can get a good deck out of those 3.
Oh, 100%.
I built my deck for like locals was genuinely 3 of those.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I opened... Stupidly. I opened... Spirit... Oh. The one Invoked first came out in, where it was just Alistair, Mechaba, Invocation, Meltdown.
Fugitive Forces.
No, not Fusion and Forces.
That's straight up the original pack.
Oh, okay. Well, then I didn't open the original pack.
You opened the one that was the one that is easy. They're easy to get them in Shadows of Valhalla.
I opened Shadows in Valhalla. Yeah. I didn't know only Mechaba came in it, and so I did get very lucky with my pulls. I opened 11 packs, pulled 2 Meltdown, 2 Invocation, 1 Alistair, and a Mechaba. And I gotta say, those were cards. Like, I only ever used the Invocation to summon a Shaddoll monster using materials from hand. Yeah. I was never able to make Mechaba. The deck needs cross sheep, like more so than it really needs any other.
Yeah.
Card at the moment.
I thought it was crazy that it just didn't go right on the cross sheet play and try and live off that for a bit.
That's what it is. I just didn't. I probably should have, I reckon.
Because Mathematician's enough of your normal summon. I'm pretty sure Armageddon Knight's in that pack too.
Armageddon Knight was in the the structure deck.
So you got a few normal summons.
Yeah, and I started every one of them out, but Alistair most of the time.
Yeah,
So
which is fair.
we did a little mini tournament, and I won against
Everyone.
well, everyone, yeah. Well, except you. I didn't verse you, but I versed Ben, and then I versed Logan. And I beat Logan in the finals just because he wasn't able to get over my Pero Cerberus.
I wish I'd known that he could, like, when I heard that you did that, my Machina deck has, like, a couple of defensive stalls.
Yeah.
And I could have done that.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's like, he can't, like, there was nothing he could do. Well, to be fair, he would have outed it had I not had Unending as well, because you hit Zombie deck, Zombie World.
Oh, that's so dumb.
They can't do anything. And I know he was maining Anti-Spell.
Is Twin Twister in that set?
Yep.
Unending and Twin Twister.
I had Unending and Twin Twister I sided both of them in. I sided Super Poly, I think.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was besides game 1 of Logan, it was just like easy.
Yeah.
Like, because my deck is by far the best deck.
Yeah.
Because I got lucky.
Oh, yeah.
But I will probably open Ignition Assault.
Next Chrono Cross sheet?
Yeah, just to make it a bit more playable, and then I'll go for more invoked stuff later on.
Thank you very much for your time here. We're going to go on to Ben and me.
Okay.
And now I'm joined by Ben from NolanTCG. How you going, mate?
Good. How are you?
Good. So, we're collabing at the moment on a sealed-only series.
Yes, we certainly are.
Yeah, so, I mean, this is Season 2. Where'd you get the, like, not so much where'd you get the idea from, but what inspired you to make the first up for Season 1?
Originally, my channel was pretty much just duel replays, and I wanted to do something a little bit different.
Yeah.
And the idea of it came across, and I was like, I probably won't be for me. And then one day I stumbled on a bunch of really, really cheap packs at VW, and was like, now we're in. We're doing this.
That's right. You did the Pendulums for Season 1, right?
Yeah, Season 1 I did Pendulum Evolution.
Yeah. And you saw a little bit of success with that, right?
I don't think I ever actually won a locals. I came second a lot.
Yeah.
But could never win a locals.
Well, I mean, that's just general pendulums, right?
Yeah.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you for that, all that. But that was definitely cool. And now, obviously, in the lockdown situation, where you've adapted, we've all adapted. So
means it's time for Season 2.
Yeah, exactly. So what deck did you build for it again? Dinos.
Yeah, we're Dinos in Season 2.
So first up, when you were putting it together, like, what were you thinking? Just over Raptors, the best, and Conductor can finish games, or? Yeah,
pretty much. And I figured getting the support would be easy. It has not been easy. It has not been easy in the slightest.
Yeah. I was cautious about using the dinosaur structure deck. I mean, did they reprint it?
It is getting reprinted next month.
Cool. Yeah, so actually that's definitely good then. Like, there's a couple of old, especially with old packs as well, like, this has Twin Twister in it where, like, I was thinking about getting Twin Twister for my deck, but it seemed like Breakers of Shadows like the easiest way to get it, and it just felt wrong to try and pull old packs. It's like, oh no, you got, like, for us to do sealed only, I'm kind of trying to stick to that vibe of, hey, this is a good entry point into the game.
I know there's a lot of Bosch like laying around at random GGs because no one ever bought it.
I think
everything got e-banned.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. We were a bit more quick to jump on it at our store, so I'm pretty sure we're all out. Like, we've been out for a long time. But yeah, those e-bans definitely did change that set.
Yeah, the fact that set was stacked also really, really hurt trust in buying it.
Yeah. You won the first round of this of our sealed only playoff, yeah?
Oh, I did not. No, I didn't.
Ah.
Who was it? I think it was Loklin.
I hope it was Loklin. If it was Logan, I don't really hear about it. Yeah, so our going thing is every 2 weeks, we're going to have a playoff to see which sealed deck is better. But I do think we're going to be I'm definitely trying to play my sealed deck in a competitive sense if I ever make it to a tournament ever again.
I think once I start to get some more food for this deck, I'll start playing it in our online locals.
Yeah, I played. I picked up 3 Machinas. Go and check out the video on the channel if you're already on the channel. It should be in the sidebar, and hopefully your one is too, Ben. I think that's what I told YouTube to do, but it's been very tricky lately. Good old YouTube. And so yeah, I've picked up 3 of the Machina decks, and I'm going to go into it on my next video of that dual. I'm going to wait for that dual Devastator. So they're quite expensive, and since we're doing budget seal with $100 limit, it's hard to eat up a lot of your budget. Yeah, so I don't even think it's 45. Yeah, so I couldn't even buy one last week. So I just stuck to the 3 structure decks. I do think there's a beauty in picking up 3 structure decks, putting them together, and playing them as a deck.
It's always a good challenge to see how actually good you are.
Yeah,
because anyone can buy singles and put together something, but when you're actually having to think and build something.
And apparently I'm not too good because I lost the playoffs.
Hey, you came up against Shaddoll round 1. That was never going to go well.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't a fun time. I'm trying to remember if there's anything after round 1, was there anything you regretted putting in your deck?
100%. It is a double evolution pill because I cannot actually act.
You didn't pull the Samorg or anything else?
I have no non-dinos at all.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Actually, I think I remember you adding it against me and just never saw it again. That actually makes complete sense.
Yeah, that and space-time transcendence, because transcendence doesn't really work as well.
Yeah. I'm trying to... With my deck, I don't think there was anything I particularly hated. Maybe I did. I mean, the whole deck. But... no, I was feeling most of it. The continuous spells aren't really helpful. It's just... trying to push for OTK is kind of hard, and there's absolutely no interruption except for Solemn Strike.
My deck definitely has some room to grow.
Yeah, I think I need more Spell and Trap Destruction, which is going to come. I'm very tempted to put my Dual Devastator purchase back a week and get something with Twin Twisters in it. I wish. I get they're putting a structure. It feels weird to buy another structure deck to support my structure deck.
Yeah, it's very odd. I'm definitely fighting against that idea in my head.
Yeah, because Twin Twisters in the Dino structure deck, right?
Yeah, I have the Twin Twisters. I'd like hand traps so that I can use my pill. But yeah.
Got Max C as well, doesn't it?
No, that was in the Machina one.
I thought Max C was in Dinos. Oh no.
They came out same day.
Okay. Yep. Damn. Well, never mind. Not that we can use
that was Gigi. No, not the Gigi one. It was the Ancient Gear one. I said Machina before.
So, my God, why did they make that structure deck? That was so bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
I remember buying Max.
So I forget if I asked you. So what are you buying? What sets you buying for your next purchase, if you don't mind me asking?
I still have not decided. I'm probably going to be cracking. Originally I was going to be cracking Extreme Force to try and get the card to search pill, but now I realize I can't actually activate pill, so I should probably go other places first.
That's completely fair. I think I'm going to stick to. I might get Eternity Code with the rest of my money. Money does carry over, right?
It does. Yes, we're carrying. But I've been spending it all, so.
When I say these 3, I think I'm going to build these in real life as well. I don't like them, but Machinas are close to my heart. A bit I cut from the episode was it was my first competitive deck out of high school.
That's solid.
Yeah, so I may as well pick up the structure deck and see how we go.
I don't know the Ultras aren't pre-selling at a horrendous price as well.
Ooh. Well, that's like
She
I
just
know
seems to be
singles.
getting the structures.
I know singles are definitely the more economical way to do it, especially when I own 3 Fortress and 3 Gear Frame and 3 Scrap Recycle. I know exactly where they are. I don't know, there's something about just having 3 structures and then just going, that I need that card. Oh, of course, it was in this structure deck from a few years ago that I bought and never used. Like me and ABCs. There's so many I think the Rocket structure deck's the only structure deck I've never bought. That's like
Jesus, when was the last structure deck I didn't buy? I cannot remember the last structure deck I didn't buy.
Ooh, actually, I might have to buy the reprints of the dinosaur ones because I sold my Oviraptors.
You're like, why not sell them at this point? You're selling, you're gonna sell them at the price you're gonna be paying for structure decks.
Yeah,
So.
I sold them for $20 each. I'm pretty sure.
Jesus me. That's a steep price for Oviraptors.
Yeah, someone was crazy on eBay. So I guess, I probably paid eBay fees on that, so... Or was that during the free month? Oh, well. How good is this? A sealed-only conversation's turned into buying cards and selling cards on eBay.
Yes.
Actually, that's the other thing as well.
This is exactly how sealed-only works.
Where I would be like... Another thing I am tempted to say, but I probably won't say. But I'll say it here in a podcast format of that. It's so tempting to go, hey, just pull, with the spare money, and, after you get your deck set, you get your staples in there, you got a solid thing. Just buy a couple of packs every week of Ignition Assault of the recent set, or even Secret Slayers. Try and pull that Golden Lord, trade that bastard for something else you need. Once you get to a point, let's just go, I'm going to spare $5 this week. I'll just buy a pack. Damn. Or you can save it and spend it properly. But that's not how I work.
You do that like me, and you wander through Kmart, you see a pack, you pick it up, you buy it, and then it's the worst pack you've ever opened. So then you do it again.
That's the I'm just like, I'm at $34 for these two. And I literally did this the other night for these 2 pairs of shoes, $34. Oh, the pack's $6. Let's just bring it up to an even 40. and as well as EB Games as well, having the points going. Hey, I can buy cards from EB Games and get a reward.
The worst is when you look at trade credit, you're like, I could just trade in some games and buy some packs. That's a dangerous game. I'm
looking at Mystery Dungeon right here that I haven't touched. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. I can't believe I bought that game and I ended up just downloading. And I figured out why. We're off topic now. So, Link Evolution, I downloaded it on the Switch, and then as I hit the purchase button, I realized how I hadn't bought it up to this point was I was going to buy the sealed copy to get the cards.
Yeah, those physical cards.
And yeah, it was as I hit the purchase button, I was just going to lock and going, oh shit, I know why. Are they still in store at all? I hadn't seen them.
We do indeed still stock them. Spoiler alert, people. I am an employee of EB Games. Full disclosure.
Yeah. Also, Zing's halfway I do my shopping as well. I'm a fiend. I go between them going, do you have this pack? They go, no. I go, alright. And then I go next door. And then one time the manager of Zing was in there as well. As she see me walk out, I'm going, oh, well, I guess. Run!
I may have taken the $40 loss just to do that.
Otherwise, so we'll probably revisit. We'll definitely reference this in future episodes of the podcast when we're a bit more complete in about a month or so. I reckon we'll have you back on and we'll get a bit more in depth about it. And hopefully, all 4 of us can be in the same, or maybe 3. I don't like 4 people pods at the moment over Discord. Too much. And let's throw to a break. So I know all episode we've been asking you to check out the Sealed series, which I still recommend you do. But also I've got a Pokemon Go channel that I'm starting to reboot over at Braggio. It originally was a Yu-Gi-Oh channel before I took all my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff here, and here we are. But if you have any interest in watching Pokemon Go tips, blogs, whatever, just go along, check it out, throw me a like, throw me a sub. I very much appreciate it. And now I'm joined by Logan to talk about Sealed Only and your chapter in it.
Yeah, my chapter in the sealed only quarantine series.
Yeah. Have you uploaded your video yet?
Have you?
Yes.
Oh, impressive. Mine is not up yet because I've had essays to write, but it'll be up by hopefully Friday.
Fair enough.
I keep looking back for essays, so.
So the rest of us have chosen a structured X as a base. Did you do the same?
Yeah, I kind of went on a similar pattern. I went with structured X as my, but I've actually kind of used structured X a bit more heavily to build my base up for the first week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I chose the zombie structure deck, the most recent zombie one.
Boo.
That came with the Banshee and the Bloom. I chose that for the reason I thought it had quite a strong starting point in that you can basically just summon a Balrog, and that's quite strong for the early portion of this series. I didn't really think too far into the later parts of this series.
Yeah.
Because I didn't originally plan to play zombies, but someone else took my original plans and uploaded before me, so...
You and me both. You and me both.
It'd be that way, but that's okay. I feel like I'm a fine secondary option.
Yeah, I didn't mind. I didn't mind being like, because I had a Shaddoll sealed deck built. Like when I built the Shaddoll deck, I was stubbornly playing everything from the structure deck.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. I think the same thing I did when it came out in the first, build it from 3 structure decks and play it in a tournament.
And as I'm sure I've heckled him in this episode, that he went with a completely fine base point. He then lucked into more, but that's not the hit.
Yeah, he definitely got some good meta cards.
Yeah, like those are some crazy pulls, and it's just terrible.
Must be nice is all I'm saying.
What hand traps does the zombie structure deck come with?
It comes with 9, I don't think. So I actually went onto a bit of a different route from opening packs, because I didn't think there was much I needed to kind of get from like a lucky pack to build up the zombie deck to start with. I could have gone to try and pull some rivalries to make that sort of route, but I thought for the first week I'd rather get some better base cards. And so I actually ended up opening 2 copies of the Power Code structure deck as well.
Yep, that's a real good idea.
Yeah, it gives you some good generic wins this time. It also gives you Veiler, Forbidden Chalice, the Mirror Force.
Yep.
So it gives you some other good cards which you see in the videos we put up, I think on Nolan's channel.
Yep.
The Mirror Forces are pretty clutch in the early starts of these series, so...
Yeah, I didn't see him coming at all, and because I definitely did look at that deck as well, going, oh yeah, but there's enough of a crossover between it and the dual Devastators that I've gone for them.
Yeah, for sure. And I think if I'm looking forward, I think then the structure decks for the zombie deck to improve, it's a lot of singular cards that come in structure decks, so it might be a lot of structure deck opening and not necessarily many packs, so it might be a bit of a boring variant. But
would you be tempted to shift to a different deck?
There has been that consideration in my mind. I have thought about going after Eldritch pretty quickly. The pack opening simulator that we're using doesn't seem to have low prints in it.
See, that's my problem. Like when I'm doing, like what I feel like that this series should be is what we're building a deck and advising on getting product, but and also like as a almost like what you people that everyone can have a look at and go, oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I think that's kind of why I'm not keen to go down the Eldritch route.
Yeah.
I also would have to play the variant of Eldritch I don't like. So I'm thinking of maybe going down like a Shaddoll zombie route, just because the Shaddolls add a good versatility to the deck. Because you can send your darks like globs, movement, banshee for a window, and just keeps that control factor down your opponent. Or going for the samurai structure decks next, because they have the rivalry of warlords in them, and that's just an easy way to get 3 copies.
If you're that close to the samurai structure decks, there's no way you're not playing them, man.
Look, samurais are pretty versatile, but you do have to open up a lot of packs to get the new ones. And I think the zombie deck is just more consistently better early, and I think you can just build a base around zombies And if
Yeah.
you play a good control game, you might be able to just get there.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us in that LB Plays on YouTube.
Plays. No videos, but
Link in the
get
description. Yeah, you'll get there eventually.
We'll start up. Otherwise, Cowboy for Games always here.
And here's where we're going to wrap it up with the Yahoo-Gi-Oh! This is where I've combed through Yahoo answers for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Related question that may have already been pre-screened and answered by a few different people. I'm going to ask you it.
Me,
Yeah.
Loklin.
Yeah.
Start and finish.
Actually, that's a good point. That's out of the blue. It's like, who's he brought in?
I'm back. This is a day later.
Oh no, I've lost the penguin's name. Yeah, okay. So Nui, Yahoo Answers user Nui, their avatar's a penguin.
Okay.
Let it be noted. Penguin. Yu-Gi-Oh! Music. What do you think? My bro thinks music is stupid. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is stupid. What do you think?
I think, look, when you're looking at it, no matter what,
No matter what. Yeah, obviously you haven't got Music to Jewel by the Yu-Gi-Oh! CD where it is both Yu-Gi-Oh! And music.
I read that if you lived in America, you could get those at Burger King's with a fucking kid meal. Came with a card, no CD. Yeah. It's like some Nickelback, bro. It sounds worse. People love this song too. Why? It's not. I get, but people in the comments being like, I looked it up. They're like, brings a tear to my eye. Like, bro, you are not okay.
It's a very interesting question. They do go on to say, which is stupid, music or Yu-Gi-Oh? Which is more overpriced? Why is there any value in Yu-Gi-Oh? So, I mean, music.
Well, why is there value in music?
I mean, yeah, you can't torrent Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
That's Peter Sunder's best. Like that's the future. You're gonna torrent Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Shit.
There's no.
What is stupid? Yu-Gi-Oh music.
well?
Which is stupid music? Or Yu-Gi-Oh?
Um,
Which is more overpriced? Yu-Gi-Oh. Music is at a great price right now.
yeah.
$11.99 a month on Spotify. That's top quality. Like
Yeah.
for any song you want, essentially.
And considering it's like, let's say, like an artist has put their whole year into making.
Pirate music if you want to, though. I don't care.
I guess it's. I was gonna say that like if an artist puts like a whole year into an album, but then obviously there's not limited to one. It's not like a crafted thing. I mean, you get cards that hold an inherent value, so.
I don't know. It's a market not
inherent,
backed
actually.
by
Good point.
anything.
Yeah, true.
Its inherent value is like 1 cent to the. Like 1 cent per card because it's like scrap. Like it's cardboard.
Yeah, who knows what the market's based off, considering what it's doing.
I just want to know how much it would cost to make a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Like, what does that actually cost? I know Seb bought his deck for like $60, his custom one, but I imagine that's not very reflective of what it costs.
The Witch is stupid. Like, there's definitely stupid Yu-Gi-Oh moments. There's definitely stupid music moments. I don't know. You know, comparing Yu-Gi-Oh to a institution of music is.
I mean, look, Yu-Gi-Oh tried to make music, and that was stupid.
Hey.
Well, we got any good answers on Yahoo Answers?
I own about 1,000 Yu-Gi-Oh cards personally, and I think Yu-Gi-Oh is less stupid than music because you learn strategy and patience. Thus, when listening to music, you just learn beats and learn how to dance. Oh, so
What's going to get you further in life? Dancing or like Yu-Gi-Oh?
Well,
I guess for us, it'd probably be
yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I've danced a few times. No one was.
You got rhythm in your bones. You got rhythm in your bones.
On that note,
Look, Frag, I want you to know.
yep.
No matter what,
Let the game begin.
yeah.
Let the best man win.
What is the rest of that? There has to be more words. It's not.
We'll be friends forever.